Okay, continuing work on the surge tank, what I need to do next is figure out all the plumbing for the actual fuel. What I need to do is remove the muffler and maybe some of the exhaust piping next to it, because I think the area above it is where most of the fuel connections are going to go. So I'm going to do that next. So here is my ghetto exhaust. It looks weird for a reason. One, it's a single exit because of weight savings. The OEM one is usually a big muffler that exits in this area, and it's huge, so there's weight savings going to a single exit exhaust. Um, I don't know why the muffler portion is discolored. Maybe just poor quality of the rust coating that comes from the manufacturer, which I forget the name. But this specific exhaust or muffler allows me to pass the sound restriction at Laguna Seca. So it's a chambered style exhaust. It's probably very restrictive and not ideal for high exhaust flow needs for high horsepower and whatnot. But for me, sound restriction is priority. But it is rusting out. Nothing is welded, and it has this weird turn down because, again, for Laguna Seca, we're just pointing the exhaust direction away from the sound booth to help ensure we pass sound restrictions. So probably another project after I get the intercooler and the surge tank completed is to actually get a welded up proper exhaust. But for now, I need to remove this because most of the fuel connections I think is going to happen behind the muffler here. Oh my god, there's one more bolt. What is it stuck on? Ew, shit. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is a Flowmaster exhaust. As you can see, that's what I mean by chambered. The exhaust flow isn't quite straight through. There's literally baffles, I guess is the right term, in the way of the exhaust flow to really reduce the sound levels. Again, all in the spirit of Laguna Seca. So I'm inside the trunk, and I think the area where I'm gonna pass the lines through, and I think this is the same area as where Radium's instruction manual says to access the lines going down to the bottom of the car. It's right around here. I saw some grommets there that I removed so I can kind of understand where exactly that leads from underneath. And it leads you down here. Let's see if we can get this. So that's the hole right there. So yeah, I think I might have to buy some bulkhead fittings to kind of have a clean install. So I don't want to just run the fuel line straight through there and worry about sharp edges. I guess you could put like a little edge protector, but I think it'll look cleaner if there's a bulkhead, so I'll see. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna be poking maybe 4 holes that will be going to the surge tank. Ooh, okay, I can't quite get my camera all the way down there. Let's see. get this in focus. I have to come in a little bit closer. But here's the fuel line. So the line on the right here is what goes to the fuel filter, and I believe this one right next to it is the return line. So this is the area also in Radium's instruction manual where a lot of the bypassing to the lines going to the surge tank is going to take place. I'm inside the car, in the back. There's the front. I just wanted to share or show the fuel pumps. So on the driver's side, this is actually aftermarket. It's a starvation tank. If the fuel were to slosh in this side of the car, it will pump the fuel from here to this hose into the primary side tank. So this is the primary tank, OEM tank. Usually what the return line would be without a starvation tank would be here, but now the starvation tank is feeding into it. This is where the fuel comes out from the primary tank into this line, which goes to the fuel filter. And so the return, which would normally go to the primary tank, now goes to the starvation side return tank. Okay, I think I'm at a good stopping point. I didn't actually plumb any of the starvation tank fuel lines. However, I got all the fuel lines disconnected, got a plan in place. I actually got to tally up all the fittings that I am missing, get them ordered. So I can't really complete it today anyway. So that's what I'm going to do next. So until the next one.